We use HTML, CSS, XML, JSON, classical web technologies, and then we are using modern web technologies for making your application much more interactive. So then I introduce concept called, there's a concept called single page application concept, and there's a concept called multi-page applications. So which are those technologies used for multi-page applications? PHP, ASP, JSP, and then I come across here modern user interface uses single page application concept. So then we come across our topic called appearance after these discussions, and we started learning about something called uh, HTML element, correct? No? So what is HTML element? What is the problem with learning with the HTML technologies? I said that web technology is learning and implementation is endless journey. That's why a lot of people slightly reluctant becoming a full stack developer. Large libraries are there. Any technology you use, HTML, CSS, jQuery or Angular, you always try to find that they have got a huge libraries, and the huge library contains so many HTML elements and so many kind of syntax for your ready-made functions. So that time I used you something called HTML cheat sheet, and I shown you there are so many things are there. So if you want to get for this, we have to explore those concepts. We have to explore those things through wsql.com site or some other official documentation or might be book, and then get how exactly we can link together. And then I use a concept. That concept is called CSS. I use my simple controls, HTML element controls, and for those HTML element controls, I use inline styles. Using these inline styles, I set the data. But I said that you can set that style not at the every element level. We can set that style at your block level also. Or you can set the style externally. By writing separate files, I call those files as CSS file, cascaded style sheet files. And now we have created another folder. The public folder is going to contain separate folder for CSS, separate folder for images, separate folder for scripts, separate folder for videos and your HTML files. So we are really making a perfect layout for any standard classical web application. You do not follow this layout, no problem. But this code will become very difficult for someone to interpret, understand and modify and maintain. That's why whenever you go and say any particular web applications, you'll always find under that web application such kind of folder structures has been applied and the work has been carried out. So this is the way we have used one CSS. But we can also go back and add few more CSS also. This CSS concept is used from a branding point of view. If you really want to see any particular website, for example, if I just go back Microsoft site, I just type here www.microsoft.com. Whichever web page you access of Microsoft.com site, there is some consistency has been maintained about the fonts, about the headings, about the size of every rectangle, the proper layout. Even if I just click some particular page here, as if I could just go back and find something here as Xbox game is available, learn more something. If I just click this simple thing, learn more. So once I click, I think it is going to the another page. And when another page has been rendered to you, you find again there's a consistency. See the font. See this font. See the colors. See the way information has been organized. So how you can maintain a consistent user interface across multiple pages. So wherever I will use my font will be always this font. I don't want different kind of fonts will be used. So this might be like a Microsoft's official font being used for showing the all kind of content. So you move your Microsoft.com site, you go to Xbox.com site, or you might go back further and try to find some site something as a Microsoft Office. Okay, Microsoft Office. When I click the Microsoft Office and try to see there is a www.microsoft.com site is available, microsoftoffice.com. It's a Microsoft Office software. Have you seen consistency? Have you seen the colors? Blue color. You see all parts. Get anything? There is a consistency in organizing the information and giving properly itself. So how would they have implemented? Now this Microsoft.com site might be containing more than thousands of pages. And across those thousands of pages, we wanted to see the same consistency will be applied. So what Microsoft will do, I think Microsoft will write standard CSS files for their website, and those all CSS they will link in every HTML file. So if I just do one thing, I can go back to the index.html file, and the index.html file also I link the same CSS file. I copy this, I go back to the index.html file, which is our landing page, and under that landing page also, under this particular head, okay, I'm again using something called as link and getting the CSS file applied. So if I said that, I think you will really find your landing page, which has been available right now, HTTP localhost. If I just enter this, I'm getting this page. But if I go to the main page, you find even for my main page also, you find the same font has been applied wherever header has been there. So if you are going to have thousands of pages, hundreds of pages, and you want to have a consistency, I think separating your styles from your HTML elements and HTML file is a good practice. Now sometimes it may happen that your website is going to be there accessed by a lot of people during Diwali time, festival time. So we might find the Amazon site in a Diwali time has got some different kind of color combinations and different kind of things been applied here. And again it comes your Christmas. So during that time the same website, the content is same, but I think the appearance, the colors and the things presentation is slightly getting changed. So what they are doing, I think they might be writing different festival point of view, separate CSS here. Depending on the type of the time, depending on the type of the business scenario, accordingly, those CSS, they are just changing. And we really find the same sites whose skin is getting changed. I said that skin. CSS represents the skin of your website. HTML file represents the content of your website. JavaScript represents dynamic behavior for your website. So whenever you try to see any web application, it is not just HTML, it is not just your CSS, or it is not just like a JavaScript. It's a proper combination, proper alignment, proper reorganization, proper mixing of these technologies will help you to build a good website like this. You can see online shopping portal applications. There might be header defined. There might be the consistency in the fonts given for this HTML element, this HTML element, this HTML element. So this interactive rich web page has been designed by using plain HTML only. Here we have got something again, one more extra collection tag, and under that tags we are finding every element. Might be the list is given, and for that list it is trying to show horizontally your number of products. Here also you get list. Here you also get list. Here also get list. And this all things have been applied. Okay, so think about if you really want to make such kind of beautiful, elegant, simple, impressive, responsive website, just HTML will not solve your problem. You have to have creative mindset. You need to know those HTML controls. You need to know the CSS and need to know how to link together. Then I would say you are going to be web developer. You can be a Java developer, you can be a Python developer, but if you want to be a web developer, you need to be more creative and more. Okay, so that is what exactly I would like to focus it. So please remember my yesterday's session, I gave that focus. Aesthetic is one more part which you need to use it along with your web application development. If your applications UI is not perfect, then I don't think anybody will use your web applications. So which is the website most famous in this world? Which is the number one website of this world? It is a Facebook. Why people are still addicted to the Facebook? Because Facebook help them to connect with their friend. That is a normal thing, but the Facebook has got a very good kind of UI, simple UI, and people can very easily create the post, people can very easily set the photos, people can very easily capture the photo and upload the photo, and they can really see the likes, they can see the comments, and they will feel that they are in a community. Why? Site structure is simple because the complexity is hidden by CSS, the complexity is hidden by JavaScript, the complexity is hidden by your HTML internals, and we are getting that beautiful applications accessing data from the REST API. Now with this knowledge, would it be possible for you to reorganize your yesterday's website which you created and submitted to me by using proper CSS, by using proper HTML element control? where I like to see your HTML file will be there, something called catalog.html file. I like to see there will be a page, will be called catalog.html page. I like to see there is one more page I like to show where the particular product will be shown properly. So can you just go back under this existing application and try to add one more extra page which will show a particular product in more detail. So detail.html file. Detail, detail, detail.html file. Yes, the catalog will show list of the flowers or list of the cakes or list of the electronic gadgets, and detail page will show a particular gadget. Like as you go back to the amazon.com site, what we find, we can just go back somewhere and try to find some kind of like for example, I type it here, mobile phones. So once I just type mobile phones, I'll get number of mobile phones shown like this way. So I like to see my catalog.html file will show my mobile phone and simple information, simple information, simple information, simple information, simple information. But when I click on particular mobile phone, I wanted to go get the particular mobile phone, for example, this OnePlus 5G. If I click, this will be my catalog.html file. This will be my detail.html file, and the detail.html file will be able to show the image of that particular flower or the product, and at this side it will show me some description about that product. Okay, the product will be displayed to you, the product will be shown to you. Even if I just go back and try to see some other kind of product, mobiles, just trying to show you what exactly we would like to now make it our application happen together. Number of products are there. Let me just see some product here. If I get a product, I get the product specifications. Once I get the product specifications, the product, I also find there's an option given called add to cart. I just want one option called add to cart and buy now. So when I click the add to cart, I wanted to have a separate page which will show me my shopping cart. So can we have within our application catalog.html file, detail.html file, and I also like to add one more file, shopping cart.html file. So I can go back and I can have one more file called cart.html. So cart.html will show me number of items I have selected by adding this product into my shopping cart. So I can have one layout for my cart.html file. You might require one more extra page, add to the cart. So add to the cart will page help me remove item from the cart or update item from the cart. So cart.html, detail.html, index.html already there, login.html is already there, register.html there. These all kind of pages, whatever you are going to use it here, I think we would like to see a consistent colors, consistent font, consistent layout that we can create by using a separate CSS file, and that we will link in every file. This is what exactly will be your next assignment, where you have to reorganize your existing solution as an online shopping portal application, where you will write a separate CSS, you write a separate HTML file, you write a separate images, and make that application much more interactive. And for that thing, you need to come back and try to see which HTML element I would be able to use it. Okay, this will be your task, next task. CSS. Okay, this is what exactly we would like to use a creative mindset for your existing application, which are set will be appended with this kind of functionalities. Now, some of you who say this, we never work on web technology, so we are slightly finding it difficult. That is not the case. Actually, we need to think about, try and add those things. You will learn automatically as you go ahead. I wanted to see the same kind of website. Now, second assignment, which is this kind of thing, which is taking from the previous assignment. And that is you're going to build here. We do not want to like have a separate assignment called sorting number, have a separate assignment for employee class. That is something called learning language, and he's learning something called web technology. So it's going to be there, so that you'll ultimately get the syntax of CSS. Now because of this, you will go back and see background color change करने के लिए कौन सा attribute है, foreground color change करने के लिए कौन सा attribute है, to change a font which attribute is available, where do I write that attribute. So during that time, we'll automatically end up moving to this website, taking the help of your w3school.com site, and by learning here, coming back and applying this thing. So what are the CSS attributes are available? Text alignment, which will set the center as plus. Font size. Oh, let me just try. Let me just try if I here itself. Let me see the syntax here itself. Let me play with that value change here and see the output. And does that, whether I need this thing, then you can just go back and add the same kind of code in the existing page. But before that, you have to take your pen. You have to take a pencil and paper and see how my all pages will look like. तो थोड़ा सा डिजाइनिंग भी आ जाएगा, थोड़ा सा कंटेंट ऑर्गेनाइजेशन आ जाएगा, कौन से कंट्रोल यूज करना है ये आपके पास आ जाएगा, इमेजेस यूज करना है, टेक्स्ट यूज करना है, पैराग्राफ यूज करना है, इनपुट यूज करना है, करो एंड टेक्स्ट बॉक्सेस यूज करने हैं। आप रिक्रूटमेंट का वेबसाइट बनाओ या मेट्रो मेल का बनाओ, तो आपका कंटेंट क्या होगा? आपका कंटेंट होगा उसका इमेज, उसके बारे में उसका फर्स्ट नेम, उसका लास्ट नेम, उसका एज, या हो सकता है और उसकी हॉबीज और समथिंग, करेक्ट नो? हाँ, तो ये बन गया आपका मैट्रोमेनियल वेबसाइट। ये प्रोडक्ट है आपके पास। अगर आपने बात किया सर मुझे इवेंट मैनेजमेंट की वेबसाइट बनानी है, करेक्ट नो? हाँ, तो एक अलग वेबसाइट हो जाएगी जिस इवेंट मैनेजमेंट के अंदर का होगा, एनीबडी कैन गो बैक एंड ट्राई टू सी व्हाट आर द इवेंट्स हैव बीन शेड्यूल्ड फॉर दिस मंथ, तो दे वुड लाइक टू सी द प्रोडक्ट एज ए इवेंट। तो इवेंट नेम, इवेंट डिस्क्रिप्शन, इवेंट स्टार्ट टाइम, इवेंट एंड टाइम, इवेंट रिलेटेड फोटोज, है कि नहीं? And that is going to be one event. No, you will have number of events. So you wanted to allow somebody to add one more event, somebody wanted to see all the events, somebody wanted to delete the event. So that is something called a website you created for event managers. And using this event manager, the event managers will be able to update the events and the other people can see those events, correct, no? Now whenever you are coming to the web technology, the first thing is record, what do you want to do? Because if you don't know what you want to promote in a website, then all our HTML learning, all our CSS learning will not have any meaning, correct, no? That's why I asked you question ki, do you want to write a service related website or you want to write a product sorry, your matrimonial website? Then you give me very good clarity, sir. I really want to make the people to be presented and the people will be able to update their informations, correct, no? हाँ, तो this is very good clarity is required. So in this whole scenario, what is going to happen? You will end up creating your own matrimonial website, correct, no? हाँ, but whenever you go for creating a matrimonial website, so during that time you will spend your lot of energy for now gathering information, what kind of data I should collect being as a matrimonial website. So we are going to learn HTML, JavaScript and CSS that will be left behind and you will be going inside the domain of that particular website. तो अभी हमारा ये जो असाइनमेंट करने का मतलब है क्या, हमें ये HTML के कंसेप्ट कैसे अप्लाई करने, करेक्ट नो? हाँ, बाद में जब आपके पास टाइम होगा तो देन यू कैन थिंक अबाउट कि चलो मैं मैट्रिमोनियल वेबसाइट बनाती हूँ, या फिर मैं इवेंट मैनेजमेंट वेबसाइट बनाता हूँ, मैं लाइब्रेरी मैनेजमेंट वेबसाइट बनाता हूँ, नहीं तो मैं एक अपना खुद का केक स्टोर का वेबसाइट बनाता हूँ। तो वहां पे आप ज्यादा क्या करोगे, यू विल एंड अप विद द डोमेन एंड अपना टेक्नोलॉजी नहीं होगा वहां पे। तो मैं चाहता हूँ आप कोई भी करो, एक ऐसा ई कॉमर्स का छोटा सा प्रोडक्ट का ही हम कर लेते, ताकि हमें इमेज कैसे यूज करना है, हमें टेक्स्ट कैसे यूज करना है, हमें ऑडियो कैसे यूज करना है, हमें ये करना है, ये अपना थोड़ा सा कंसिस्टेंट हो जाएगा। नहीं तो फिर वो आपकी असाइनमेंट एकदम अलग जगह पे जाएगी और कंसेप्ट अलग जगह पे जाएगा। You can use any kind of images, but try to see those images are going to be consistent. Because sometimes it may happen that you use different type of formats same image and your img src tag is behaving some slightly different, correct, no? So if you want to go for with png, go with all png, or if you want to go with jpeg, you go for jpeg. And if you use mix all those things, see what exactly you get the output, okay, no? So जब तक आप ट्राई नहीं करोगे तब तक आपको पता नहीं चले कि सेम इमेज रखने से कुछ फायदा होता है या अलग अलग इमेज रखने से भी कुछ फायदा नहीं होता। So please try that. You are going to explore this. Your domain will be slightly different, so your understanding is going to be there. So understanding and in a short time duration applying the result. I hope you will be able to work on this area now. If you are from electrical background, so you will always use your comfort zone. Sir, I'm electrical background, so I will find this particular web technology slightly very vast. You will not say complex, but you will definitely say, sir, it is really vast, correct, no? If you want to get yourself comfortable with this all kind of technologies, give time, try and learn, correct, no? Good, very good.